Greetings, fellow Earthlings, and welcome to the news! Welcome back, everybody. It has been a very busy month with Porsche news, so I thought I'd fill you all in. The destiny of Porsche and Volkswagen have been intertwined since the 1930s, though it was not until 2011 that Porsche became an official subsidiary of Volkswagen. Despite the recent supply chain issues, Porsche has become a major player in the electric car market, with its all-electric Taycan model outselling not only Porsche's legendary 911, but also selling more units in 2021 than Tesla's Model S and Model X combined. All of this success has made Volkswagen keen to cash in on its most profitable division by turning Porsche into a separate company with its own stock listing. No dates have been set for the split, though the announcement earlier this month already led to a bump in Volkswagen's stock price.
Hit the notification bell, it's up there.
Yes, please. Porsche are the first team to test the Bosch ERS, or Energy Recovery System, that will be used in the new LMG H prototype race car series. In recent not-so-secret tests completed over 5 days in Barcelona, the new ERS system, manufactured by Bosch and powered by Williams Advanced Engineering batteries, got its first road test in the Porsche Penske Motorsport's hybrid prototype. The ERS system works like an electric-powered turbo boost that can be used for short bursts during the race. All teams are going to use the same Bosch-based ERS system. So let's see if these early tests give Porsche an advantage when the competition starts next year. Hold on, what's the dog doing? Oh yeah, subscribe now. Delta says thank you. By the end of production in 2006, Porsche had produced 1,270 V10 powered Carrera GTs. Now it's believed that as many as 200 of them have been wrecked since then, including the Carrera GT that sadly took the lives of Roger Rodas and Paul Walker in California in 2013, and the Gambala Mirage GT, infamously wrecked by Benjamin Chen in 2020 while on an alleged drug binge in Manhattan. Now this battle of attrition has helped drive used Carrera GT prices well into million-dollar territory. One of the remaining Porsche Carrera GT supercars changed hands again recently, but not just any Carrera GT, but the personal car of comedian and Porsche enthusiast Jerry Seinfeld. Now, Jerry bought the car from Manhattan Motor Cars in 2005 for $448,300 and sold it again in 2011. Now, more recently, with 3,700 miles on the clock, the current owner just sold the car again on Bring a Trailer for $1,865,000. Just when you thought it was difficult enough to get your hands on a brand new Porsche, they started setting them on fire and throwing them in the ocean. Well, we've all heard of the burning boat full of fancy cars. Well, finally, the Felicity Ace has sank, taking $400 million worth of cars with her, including Porsches, Bentleys, and Lamborghinis. Any of you thinking you might grab your scuba gear and rescue a couple of Lambos for you and your friends, forget it. The boat and the cars are sitting in 30,000 feet of water, 200 miles off the coast of the Azores. Thankfully, there was no loss of life. All 22 crew members were evacuated with no injuries, and Porsche has stated that all customer cars lost in the sinking will be remanufactured and delivered at a future date. Many auto manufacturers, including Porsche, had already announced delays to production due to the worldwide chip shortage. Regular viewers will remember the almost complete lack of new cars available for sale at the local Porsche dealer for the majority of 2021, even down to the dealers calling recent customers and asking to buy their cars back for $5,000 or $7,000 more than they paid for them, just to have inventory to resell. Now, Porsche announced that with Russia's invasion of the Ukraine, they're experiencing new supply chain issues, including wiring harnesses. That means they're going to be staggering production on all Porsche models over the next year, leading to further delays. If it seems like the world is plotting against you getting your hands on a gasoline-powered flat-six Porsche 911, Porsche announced this week plans to phase out all of their gasoline models. By 2030, 80% of all new Porsches sold will be electric powered. They've also announced that the next model of 718 will come with a full electric version, and yes, there are plans for a hybrid 911 coming soon. On a lighter note, in 2006, the magic that is Pixar Animation Studios forced us all to meet Lightning McQueen, Sally Carrera and friends in the animated kids movie Cars. Now, if the sultry tones of Bonnie Hunt made you embarrassingly car curious, you can now live the dream in real life and purchase your very own Sally Carrera. Now, in the movie, Sally is a 2002 Porsche 996, a Gen 2 version of this one behind me. And to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Sally's fictional production date, Porsche and Pixar are working together to produce a one-of-a-kind Sally Carrera based on the current generation 992. Now, Sally will be a modern interpretation of the movie car, and while she won't have a mouth and she won't have eyes, she will have a tattoo on her rear. Spoiler! I guess Sally had uno más cerveza in Mexico since we last saw her. All proceeds from the sale of Sally will be donated to charity, including Girls Inc., which is a non-profit network that helps girls across the USA and Canada. Plus, in light of the challenges faced by the people of Ukraine, some of the proceeds from the sale will go to the UNHCR to help families that have become refugees as a result of the conflict.
I would like if you would hit the like button.
For those of you whose Porsche is already sleeping with the fishies, or for the rest of us who, thanks to Russia, can't afford the gas to run our Porsche anyway, perhaps it's time for the perfect Porsche vacation, a cruise. Princess Cruises have announced that they are now the official cruise partner of the Porsche Club of America. Porsche Club members will enjoy an exclusive rate on Princess Cruises' 14 luxury cruise ships that are currently not on fire and probably won't sink. That's a roundup of Porsche news from the last month. Now, regular viewers may be wondering, what's the news on this Porsche? Well, the short answer to that one is having the engine work so well made it obvious that the transmission does not. So any of you hoping to see a transmission on one of these cars taken apart, well, you may well have your dream come true. Though unfortunately, that is all we have time for this week. Thank you very much for watching. Till next time. Hold on, what's the dog doing? Oh yeah, subscribe now. Delta says thank you. More test footage. More